Greetings and welcome back after a long time away to Banished. Unfortunately, as you can see, I wish I could bring you back to better times. However, a building caught fire and just burned out. We had a well, everyone was pitching in, and yet still the fire raged out of control and took out a home. I hope no one died. I don't think anyone died in the fire, no. But that was a first for the town of Harlech. It's fairly cold, and I believe it's actually raining, or I suspect that's what that means. So I'm not really sure how that all went down, but oh well. And it was a stone building too, damn it. But yes, welcome back to Banished. It has been an awfully long time, but I felt a desire to play this again. I've had a little bit of time away, and I want to continue the story of the town named Harlech. There's nothing really much there. I'm sure we'll buy a few things, but there's nothing I need to really look over. Ooh, what's going on there? Did we lose one of our schoolmasters? Oh no, that's a new school. Ah, that's right. We hit our school capacity once again. Unfortunately, I hadn't been paying enough attention, so we've probably got a couple of children who have entered the workforce as unskilled workers, alas. But I am building another herbalist because, as you can see, we're not doing too well with the herbs. So I've set up a herbalist hut over there, and hopefully we will get a house built for them as well soon. Also, I have connected this little fishing area to a tunnel straight up to one of our primary wood cutting areas, which hopefully will be helping out a little bit there. And I'm currently working on building a bridge so that we can get down here and maybe set up a new agricultural hub. I'm thinking the one that we've got is, well, it waxes and wanes. Sometimes it gets as low as 13,000, at other times it peaks at about 21,000. But I would like more food. Very, very much more food. Also, I'd like more plums because our brewery has been having a little bit of trouble keeping up with the demand for their goods versus the stock of raw materials with which to make them. Oh man, I am very, very displeased that that went down that way. But on the plus side, it doesn't look like anyone died. But yes, so things are plodding along. Plans remain the same to turn this into a quarrying and mining hub, and for that we're going to need a lot more houses. And in fact, one of the reasons why I want to get a couple more orchards up and running is because I want there to be a brewery up here. I feel that the hard workers in our mines and our quarries deserve ale. Lots of ale. Perhaps that's how we will keep them in line. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and have a look at what we can do. How much room have we got there? We have actually got enough room to get 2 orchards up and running. Now, I usually don't do that, but I think having 2 orchards, well, yeah, I'll make them both of the same thing. I know that means a malady could hit both of them, but we will have other orchards elsewhere, and that will primarily, hopefully, help with the production of booze. Let's go and check what our second merchant has to sell. Any seeds that we don't have? No, I'm fairly sure we have potato, corn, and pear. Let me double check though. We've got potato. Do we have pear? Yes. Do we have corn? Yes, we do. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. We have now got pepper as well. So there are now only 4 things that we do not have in this, well, I was going to say outpost, but it's not. Come on, Harlech is a city. It's a settlement. It has 263 people living there. That's not a small amount. But we are really struggling for plums. That needs to be looked into and fixed, I feel. But at the moment, I am waiting and building, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording there, and I shall bring you back when there is more to report. Oh, look, our little herbalist is up and running. Oh, I'm very happy with this. Let's go ahead and increase our herbalists up to 6, please. We've got 13 laborers as well. We are still running max on mining and stone cutting. Though, before I let you go, let's go over and check this stone quarry. How much more is left there? We're down to 2%. I think it may be time that we start looking at setting up another one. Well, maybe there will be another stone quarry in the very near future. Perhaps when you return. But for now, I shall let you go, and I shall see you in a few moments. Welcome back. As you can see, we are outside of the townhouse. No, the town hall, rather. We're not being petitioned. This isn't some sort of riot. People aren't upset. In fact, people are generally quite happy. No, as you can see, it's that time of the year again. It is late spring, year 68, and we have 61 nomads requesting citizenship. We have 3 boarding houses that should, for the most part, be completely empty, and we actually have a number of houses which I imagine are fairly empty as well. No? No, probably not. People have probably already moved in. We have been expanding quite aggressively, I suppose you could say, at least compared to my normal way of doing things. We've even started to upgrade our infrastructure. We have built a tunnel through here. We are going to start working on this side of the map, and at that point we will actually have spread over quite a considerable part of the map, in fact, from one edge to the other, all in one go. And let me go all the way across, and that edge up there, all the way over here. Yes, as you can see, we've actually built a new quarry, because our old one ran out. That's just a testament to the efforts and labours of many, many people. There, in fact, probably quite a few people died down there, so we can't really get rid of it. Perhaps we should fill it in, make it a huge grave for them. But no. Okay. Again, I'm just going to reiterate, this is the smart thing to do. We have full health, everyone's generally happy, and on the whole, our education is on an upward trend. It's going well. If we accept these 61 nomads, it's not going to go well. But we can't. Harlech has built itself on the principles of inclusion and never turning people away. So, okay. Oh, wow, really? There are only 4 people out of 61, 4 families out of, oh no, actually 4 people out of 61 people who don't have homes. That is fantastic, though. Oh my lord, we're about to get hit by maladies. It's going to happen. I'm not saying that you people aren't clean and healthy. Well, you're not healthy. That's the problem. It's no reflection of you. It's just a reflection of the poor conditions that you've been forced to endure since you've been kicked out of your homes. I'm not looking forward to that one little bit. However, we have gotten a few new things. We have got beans. We have got squash. We have also got, where are you? What was the last thing a peach. We got peaches. We already got the beans and the squash farming. We now need to start work on the peaches. We could, I suppose. We could grow them down here, I guess. Another orchard. Would we have enough room? You know what? I think we should remove this road here and then have that peach orchard right next to that, right running alongside the cemetery. By the way, not only, well, at one point this was full, and both numbers are going down. Again, this weirds me out. What are they doing? Is it some sort of grave timeshare? Do you only get a little bit of time in the ground before your presumably bony remains are exhumed and then just tossed into some fire somewhere to keep a family warm? Is this why we're not going through the firewood as fast as I think we should? Though, having said that, we are actually a little bit low on firewood. That's not a great time. I've also marked out a spot for a new mine. There will probably be a new mine on the backside of this mountain too, and I will probably get there via another bridge. But we'll see about that in the near future. I have been gathering stone from around here where I can now and then. Oh my lord, we've got a lot of labourers. In fact, you know what? With that many labourers, let's go ahead and start another stone mine. I don't think we need more coal and iron, though perhaps that is a mistaken assumption. Let's check on that coal mine. We've still got 15% left in that coal mine. And what about the iron mine? Still got 15% left in the iron mine. No, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to open up this, hopefully, to 15 more people to help them, or rather have them help us get more stoning, because we are constantly expanding, and at this point we are more or less only building new stone houses. We are also trying to work on upgrading existing wooden ones, such as this one, which is currently waiting on stone. That is the only thing it is waiting on, and then we will have a new stone house. Now, my plans for over here. I'm thinking this is going to be a new hub of some sort. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, the mumps really... I told you. I told you it was going to happen. The mumps. Where? Milithan. You're at age 50, you've got the mumps. Don't go to eat, go to the doctors. We've got two, well no, we've got one physician. Actually, you're kind of in the right direction, I guess. You know what? I think at this point we need a few new things. I've got a chapel up here. I've got a new schoolhouse because our old chapels we're starting to get a little bit full. 199 members there, 199 members there. We have got a lot of members in the chapels. Very religious people, the people of Harlech. But we need a new hospital, I think, just to reduce the walking time required. I'm not going to build it right next to this school. I'm not a madman. Well, actually, I'm running out of space there. Perhaps we'll build it next to the chapel, so that if anyone has come down with something really bad, then it'll serve a dual purpose. They can just go to the hospital, find out what they've got, and then, upon hearing the terrible news, go straight to the chapel and start repenting for their various sins. I'm sure there will be a few. Okay, how are things going over here? We need to speed up a little bit of time. It always slows down just a little bit when people get ill. Oh no, it's spreading. Okay, both of them are going through the tunnel. Please don't come into contact with too many other people. Oh no, everyone's using that tunnel. It's a very popular tunnel, you know. That's right. No, where are you going? Oi, come back. No, no. Oh my lord. If you spread that to more people, I will be very displeased with you. Okay, well, let's get the peach orchard up and running at the very least. We want that to be 10 by 5, please. There we go. And then we'll draw a road around it. All the way around, like so. And then across. There we go. We are going to need another graveyard, well, before too long, I imagine, though, having said that, the way they're recycling graves, maybe not, but it's getting a little bit close. And I'm fancying that the next place we build a graveyard will probably be up here, because considering the amount of jobs that have fairly high mortality rates, yeah, I think that would probably be wise. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that now? We've got a chapel. We can put it right next to... No, that is actually too mean. I don't want them thinking that they go to the doctors, they will die. Let's build that up. Ooh, we've got a new trader. At this point, oh no. I imagine we're going to buy the stone and the iron. I believe that is on our automatic purchase. Yes, the iron and the stone is there. What have we got in there? Have we got everything we need to trade? Oh dear, someone else has come down with something new. Yeah, we've got... Well, we've got no herbs. In fact, no one's got any herbs. Maybe this is why everything's getting bad. Another mumps outbreak. Ah, crap. Really? I imagine you guys are the new people as well, which is even worse. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Damn our kindness in Harlech. It will be our undoing one of these days. But first, before then, we want another graveyard, a cemetery, as it is known. Okay, we want to about there, and no. I really would like it to be max size. Make best use of our available resources. Go on then, we'll have the cemetery over there. Oh, I don't know, that's a little bit, that's a bit callous. On their way to work, passing the cemetery? Even if it is kind of true. No, I feel I need to let them make informed decisions of where they're going to work, and if they have to pass a cemetery on their way to work, it should be a good enough indication that perhaps they have chosen a rather risky profession, and they should get as much living out of life as they possibly can whilst they are alive. Okay, killed by cave-in. See, it's happening. Though that wasn't actually up here, because that is the warning you get when someone dies as a result of a mining accident. And right now, we only have quarries up this way. Right, I hope you don't pass the mumps around too much. That would be rather unfortunate for us, but we've got a ridiculous amount of labourers. So I'm going to go ahead and get more vendors working. Now, vendors, as you may recall from the earlier episodes, will help stock the markets. And we do have a lot of things to go in there, just we don't have any bloody herbs. which may actually be the cause of all of these maladies. So why don't I go ahead and expand out this area a little bit. We'll draw a road about so far. Now, where is the herbalist? The herbalist is there. Now, this isn't a particularly great place for a herbalist because there aren't that many trees. This would be a bit better. And perhaps I should go for this location instead. Maybe have a hunter up there, or maybe... I don't know. It's a difficult one, really. I mean, this would be great, but I really would like to make that another hub of some sort. Perhaps we could have something down there, even, instead. Yeah, this looks like actually a really good place for a herbalist. Nice, out of the way, kind of not bothered by people too much. Or maybe even over here. Well, no, actually the proximity of that area there would probably be good for mines. Mind you, the same is true here. But we're going to try and get as many... We can get 2 herbalists in this sort of area with a reasonably high efficiency, I feel. So that's going to be our next plan. So one there, and a herbalist down about here. So they're not overlapping too much. And hopefully we can get them getting some work done soon as possible. Let's also draw out the road. Now we want this road coming straight up for now. And then this road meeting it. Although it's going to be really difficult to see. We need it to be about there, I believe. Is that right? No, it's wrong. Okay, well that's fine. Because I've caught it early. So that's the spot we need to get rid of the road. Why I did this in winter, I do not know. There we go. So we've got a little bit of a road there. We now need to bring this out and up to meet up with this one. Around about there, I feel. Or we could perhaps even have it meet up a little bit sooner. No, about there it should do. It's a long walk for them, but it may be okay. They may only actually be able to get through there. Oh, they can, but it's a bit of a weird one. Right, let's see what we've got. This is a new achievement, I believe. You've received a reward. Master Trader, really? Ooh, let's go check that out. I like being a master of things. Master Trader, jack of all trades, built a town of 200 people that has someone working in every profession for at least 5 years. We've seen that one a long time ago. Master Trader, using the trading post, trade 100,000 units of goods in a single town. That is actually pretty good. Export, stock the trading post with at least 500 ale, 300 steel tools, and 200 warm coats. Really? Well, I guess that would be a pretty good trading outpost there, but I'm not sure that we're ever going to get to that. I've got to be honest with you. We may be able to build a little bridge over here, though, to expedite the progress across. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I like that. Let's do that. So we're going to have a bridge there, and because it's connecting up to this area, it's going to be stone paths. On this side, though, we'll keep going with the... There we are. With the regular paths for now. We don't have enough stone, really, to start building stone paths everywhere, but I've made a point of building stone paths around here, so I'm going to continue with that, and hopefully soon we'll be able to start spreading that practice elsewhere. Now, the only other thing I want in these locations is a home. A home for the 2 herbalists that will be working in these herbalist huts. There we go. It can be a husband and wife kind of affair. Or husband and husband, or wife and wife. Harlech doesn't judge. It's too busy trying not to die of starvation. Now, what do we want over here? We want peaches. Ah, glorious. There we go. And we've got another trade. Again, oh, actually, the coal will be good. The iron tools we're probably not going to go for. We've got an awful lot, and they are almost all steel tools at this point. So we're happy with that. And we want another farmer, and there we go. Okay, making progress once again. Apparently we've stopped. Why have we stopped? Oh, it's because we bought a stupid amount of stone. Fantastic! All of my quarrymen now are free to go and do other stuff, which is more than likely going to be going and quarrying the stone that I've told them to just gather from places. My lord, that is a huge stockpile of logs. I'm almost tempted to have you set up a woodcutter and start getting some firewood down here. You know what? I really think I should, because that is a crazy amount of wood that we've just got sitting there, doing nothing for us. What about over here? We've got 2 woodcutters here doing fairly well. The thing is, we've got a good chunk of firewood. We aren't actually wanting for firewood. We've got a huge amount of wood as well. No, that said, I think I will actually, because these aren't really stocking too much wood. Perhaps I could build 1 woodcutter. We've got another woodcutter down here, along with the forester's lodge. Yeah, we'll build 1 woodcutter, because that is a huge amount of wood that's just stockpiled doing nothing for us. Whereas if we had it being chopped up by a woodcutter, we'd be able to sell it on. Right, we want woodcutter. Use chop logs into firewood. That is exactly what we want. And we shall place it. I mean, ideally, we don't want to put too many things around here, otherwise it starts interfering with our hunting lodge and gatherer, but we really, really do want to start making that wood work for us. So let's get this set up there. Let's draw that out. And we'll also draw this road up like so. There we go. That'll actually do pretty well, I feel. We'll only have 1 woodcutter. I believe 1 forester can service 2 woodcutters, 3 at a push, and that will completely max out its production. But 2 will leave a little bit of overflow. But we really don't need too much, though. At the moment, we just saw a massive dip. That's because we've just traded, probably. And that trader is probably going to leave soon. Let's just have a look. No, actually, we haven't traded recently. That's interesting. Perhaps the markets are restocking. I'm not sure really what went on there, but we did see a huge dip. That was a bit suspect. But as long as we can upgrade the houses that we've got from wooden houses. Oh, we've got a new physician. We want 2 of those. From wooden houses to stone houses, they'll use less firewood, which means we will have more firewood for trading. And it looks like the game is auto-saving at the moment, perhaps. Or maybe I just tapped space accidentally. Right, we have... That is ready just to be finished off building, so I'm going to increase our builders slightly. And it looks like that is almost ready to be finished off building. All of the resources are there at the very least. In fact, you know what? I'm going to increase our vendors up to 36 just because I want more people working and less people being laborers. Or at least not like 40 laborers at a time. We have 100 children. That is going to swamp our schools the moment they come of age, ready to get out in the world and start learning things. I'm a little bit frightened of that, actually. Now, I'm thinking we're going to make this another agricultural hub, because look at that. We've dipped down to 10,000 food. That is actually pretty bad. We definitely need more food coming into Harlech right now, or we are going to end this game by starving, and that is going to be a pretty horrible way to go, considering how successful the town has been. Okay, we're going to start with a hub, and for that we're going to want, there we are, a marketplace. This marketplace will be about here, I think, right on this side of the tunnel, and then the majority of our fields can go in that direction. But let's just see what I've done there. Actually, I've had the fields on the outside. Maybe I'll do the same thing over here then. We'll have this right in the middle, and then I'll have fields circling the houses that we build around this. But that said, no, actually, I think this would be fair enough. I think that would work. So we will put this there. Yeah, there we go. And that should line up with the road that I built. Yes, it does. Fantastic. Let's make sure of that, though. There we go. There's one up there and along the top. There we go. Right, once that's built, I'll start building houses. And then we're going to start building out a new agricultural hub to compete with this one, which, to be fair, has done really well with the space that it's had. It has grown very, very organically, as you can see, but it's starting to resemble England a little bit, with farmland everywhere, with just little clusters of houses now and again. Right, well, actually, this bit more resembles Wales up here, just mountains with little clusters of houses in between here and there. And let's find Scotland. Scotland is more mountains and lakes. Is there anywhere with mountains and lakes? Well, kind of. Big rivers. Okay, we'll kind of call this Scotland, because it's far away from anything else, pretty much. This will be the Highlands down here. We're basically recreating Britain at the moment in the town of Harlech. Fantastic. But I think I'm going to wrap this episode up there. We have a few projects on the go. Perhaps we're maybe expanding a little bit faster than we should, but I am enjoying the progress we're making at the moment. We've got herbalists going up here. Hopefully that will start helping our health, though our health is actually not too bad at the moment. But oh my god, the food is going down so fast. That is terribly frightening. We need to sort that out really quickly, because if we're not careful, we've been expanding too quickly recently. We really have been expanding too quickly and not building enough farmland to be able to support it. This may be a bit of a problem. We may be able to start seeing some people perish from a lack of food, and that's going to be a terrible, terrible thing to see. But that is the end of this episode. So, in the next one, we're going to be continuing to try and recreate a new agricultural district. I may even start work on that before I've built the houses. It may be a little bit late to save some people, but we'll do our best nevertheless. But that is the end here, so I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.